Good morning, student. I am Muhammad Ashraf Imam. I welcome to your YouTube channel of Jesus and Mary. I am a teacher of geography in Jesus and Mary Academy. Today, I will teach standard 8 geography subject. The previous class, I have taught you representation of geographical feature. Remaining of this chapter, I will teach you today. First session, I am going to tell you the colors which are used in topographic maps. I am going to tell the importance of these colors. First, white color is used for uncultivated land. Green color is used for forest area. Yellow color used for cultivation. Red color used for settlements, roads, cart track, etc. And black color used for land of longitude, land of latitude, boundary of the rivers, bank of the rivers, spot height, triangulated height. Next, and brown color used in contour lines. Now today I am going to tell about settlement. What is settlement? Settlement is any kind of dwelling where people live. Settlement may be a small or big, ranging from a single house to a large city. City. When man had not learned to build houses, he lived in natural shelters such as caves. These were the first human settlements. These settlements were not continuously inhabited as man had to move from place to place in search of food. When man learned to grow crops, he needed to settle down in one place and build a permanent settlement, a permanent home. The first huts were built and villages came into being. Gradually, a manufacturing trade, religion, and culture developed, and man built different types of buildings like granaries, town halls, school, temples, and so on. Human settlement became bigger and better. Villages grew into towns and towns into cities as days or years passed. Today, our towns and cities have multi-storied buildings, broad roads, well-planned drainage system, and various other facilities are available. Now, students, I am going to tell you site of settlement. The place where a settlement stand is known as its site. Every settlement need a source of water. Student, water is very essential for us, for bathing, for drinking, for washing, for cooking, for irrigation, for irrigating our crops. We require water. The first cities like those of and civilization, those of Mesopotamia, Egypt, and Indus Valley. And civilization came into existence on the bank of the river, like Mesopotamia civilization, Egyptian civilization, Chinese civilization, or Indus Valley civilization. Developed near rivers where water was available in plenty or abundance. Now, student, plenty or abundance. Fertile soil and moderate climate encourage agriculture and various economic activity. Such conditions are usually found in plains. Most settlements are located in plain. And student, alluvial soil is found in northern plains of India. It is very fertile soil. In alluvial soil of India and China, examples are crowded with settlement because fertile lands are available here. Plains also have flat land. It is easier to build houses on flatland than slopes. Flatland also favor the development of road and railways, which promote transport and communication. This is turn promotes trade. The junction of transport routes are good such for settlement, and these are found in plains. Very easy we can build roads, railways on plain. One in high terrain it is very difficult to build. People generally settle where it is easy to earn a living. Therefore, settlement come up near mines in industrial areas, in tourist spots, and in other places where work is available. We find the settlement. Now, I am telling the student types of settlement. There are two types of settlement. One is a permanent settlement, another temporary settlement. Settlement may be permanent or temporary depending on the length of time for which it is continuously in use. Temporary settlement are those that are occupied for a short time and then abandoned permanently or for a long period. The cave dwellings of early people are example of such settlement. Even today, tribes living in desert, dense forest and other harsh environment build temporary settlement as they have to move quite often. However, most of settlement we see around us are permanent settlement. Such settlement are not abandoned and remain continuously in use for many years. Like example, Red Fort is a permanent settlement. Taj Mahal is permanent settlement. Some which are a historical building, for example, our houses are permanent settlement. We live there. Some animals, herders, travel seasonally with their livestock from colder to warmer pastures and back, and these people often live in temporary camps made up of portable tents which they carry on their journey. Some of them also have permanent homes at all the places where they camp in different seasons. These homes are seasonally occupied. Now, I'm going to tell about the in a types of now types of settlement also. One is a settlement which are found in village area. They are known as a rural settlement, and settlement which are found in urban areas are known as urban settlement. Permanent settlement may be village or urban. Villages are rural settlement, while towns and cities are urban settlement. Rural settlements are not very large, and amenities such as roads, school, health care services, and power supply are not as well developed as in urban settlement. In rural settlement, most people are engaged in activities such as agriculture, fishing, forestry, etc. But in urban settlement are larger than rural settlement and have much better amenities, that is the facilities. In urban settlement, most people are engaged in non-agricultural activities such as manufacturing and trading. Now, settlement pattern. I am going to teach the settlement pattern, student. About settlement pattern. Okay, we have to study there are four types of settlement pattern. One is a compact, that is a linear settlement, nucleated settlement, dispersed settlement, and one is a ribbon settlement. It was settlement pattern, so how buildings are engaged in settlement. In settlement, in which buildings are located very close to each other is called a nucleated or compact settlement. Such settlements are usually found in plains where condition of condition for building are ideal. This type of settlement is often found at a junction of transport routes. It may also grow around an important building such as a place of worship or maybe the post office of a village. A settlement in which buildings are located far apart is called dispersed or scattered settlement. These type of settlements are found in desert area, in forest areas. In these areas, these type of settlements are found. Next, student, such settlement are often found mountainous or densely forest area region. They are found where far where farmland occupy large areas. The formation of the settlement is found in that area. Apart from there, that is linear settlement. These settlements are found both sides of the road. Both sides of the road, these settlements are found. Apart from there, I am a student going to tell about other types of settlement. It means it means a student I'm going to tell about the settlement, different types of settlement which I have taught to you. That is it means the dispersed settlement. Dispersed settlement, it means the houses are located far away from each other. This is known as a dispersed settlement. And this type of settlements are found in village areas, in forest areas, where all types of facilities are not available. Settlement in which the buildings are located in a line is called a linear settlement. Such settlements are often found along a road or a river bank, the shore of a lake. These type of settlements are found. This is known as a linear settlement. And some points student I'm going to tell to you which is very important for you, that is it means graphic map, a large scale map showing both natural and man-made feature. It is known as a graphic map. Another student I'm going to tell about easting, vertical north-south lines drawn on a topographic map. It is known as they are known as eastings. Northing horizontal east-west lines drawn on a topographic maps are known as northings. It means it means when we draw the line from north to south, it is known as easting. When we draw the line from west to east, it is known as a northing. Contours, imaginary lines joining places of equal height above sea level are known as contours. Settlement, any kind of dwelling where people live, is known as settlement. Temporary settlement, settlement occupied continuously for many occupied for a short time is known as a temporary settlement. Permanent settlement, settlement occupied continuously for many years is known as a permanent settlement. Nucleated settlement, settlement in which the buildings are located very close to each other is known as a nucleated settlement. Dispersed settlement, a settlement in which the buildings are located far apart, it is known as a dispersed settlement. Linear settlement, a settlement in which buildings are located in a line, is known as a linear settlement. It means the student, I have taught the first chapter, representation of geographical features. This is over now, but I am going to give some example to you. For example, types of maps on the basis of a scale and their content. Maps of the following two tabs. It means one on the types of map on the basis of scale, on the basis of content. On the basis of scale, there are two types of map: large scale and small scale map. On the basis content, political, physical, and thematic map. Large scale map, there are two types of large scale map. One is a cadastral and another is a topographical. A small scale map, atlas and wall map. Atlas and wall map. Next student, I am going to teach about scales. That how many types of scale we use? There are three types of scale which I have taught in our previous class in standard 8. So now I am going to make your revision. Statement scale, that is also known as the verbal scale. Graphical scale, it is also known as the linear scale, and representative fraction. First student, I am going to tell what is a statement. It means statement, it means this is the most simple, direct and convenient method of expressing the scale. In this method, a scale is expressed in words. For example, 1 centimeter to 10 kilometer means that 1 centimeter of map distance is equal to 10 kilometer of ground distance. On the map, it is written as 1 centimeter to 10 kilometer, maybe the 1 centimeter to 5 kilometer may be written. But I am telling about the merit and demerit of this map. It is simplest, first merit. It is simplest form of scale. Everyone can understand it. Hence, it is clearly mentioned the unit of length for map and the ground. No need of calculation. Demerit of this scale. It can be understood only by those who are familiar with the unit of measurement. And non linear scale. This scale is represented on a line in which different divisions are numbered in centimeter and kilometer according to the statement scale, which is used to measure the distance between 2 points on the map. The major division are primary division and the minor division are secondary division. Now, direct distance can be measured in the scale. It gives a visual impression of scale. Third one, representative fraction. This expresses the proportion of scale by a fraction in which the numerator is 1 and denominator also in same unit of length. If the representative fraction is started to be 1:50,000, 1 centimeter is a map distance, tells about the 50,000 is ground distance. Thus, RF is equal to map distance divided by ground distance. This map has some merit. This scale is a fraction and independent of any particular unit of measurement. It can be converted into any unit and can be used by any country. Hence, it is known as international scale. So, representative fraction, that is why it is known as a international scale. Which scale is known as the international scale? Representative fraction is known as a international scale. Now, student, I am going to tell you about it with features or contours. Before that, I am telling about spot heights. These give the actual height of a place above sea level, fixed by actual survey. These are shown on a map by dots along with the height above the mean sea level. Example: it has been represented by dot and number has been written after that dot. That is 250. That is 250 meter. Next, contour lines. These are the imaginary lines drawn on a map joining place having equal height above the sea level. It is known as contour line. And contour interval is used in topo sheet 20 meters. How many meters? 20 meters. Features of contour lines. Contour intervals. Each contour line is numbered at regular interval, one above the other line. The interval or difference in height between two consecutive contour lines is known as a contour interval. In survey map of India, we have to use 20 meter contour interval. Vertical interval. It is the vertical distance between any two contour lines. The vertical interval on a particular map is always the same and does not change at all. If you are in a place of 100 meter above sea level and you are not going up or down, your path will be along the 100 meter contour line. The vertical interval is constant on a particular map. Horizontal equivalent. The horizontal distance between 2 points on different contour lines is called horizontal equivalent. It can be measured on contoured map with the help of a scale. It should be noted that horizontal equivalent is greater for gentler slope but lesser for steeper slope. Lesser for steeper slope. Now I'm going to tell the student that is the types of slopes are used. There are four types of slope. One is a regular slopes, another is a irregular slope, concave slope, convex slope. What is regular slope? There is a combination of deep and a scarp slope formed alternatively because in such case the contour lines are spaced irregularly. So the part which has contour marked closer has a steep slope and contours far apart show a gradual or deep slope. Regular slope when the contour lines are spaced having almost equal distance between them they represent regular slope. Concave slope. The slope of land is gentle in lower parts of the hill or near foothill area and gradually becomes steeper at higher elevation, so the spacing of contour will be far apart at lower level and gradually the contour will be marked closer at higher level. Con- Convex slope. The contour pattern is opposite so that of concave slope because the lower part of the landform has a steep or a scarp slope represented by closely spaced contour which gradually get far apart as one goes toward the higher region. Now I am going to tell you what is region range. These are the chain of mountains having long narrow summit. The edge of a ridge may be gentle or steep. The elongated contours having many circular peaks represent a ridge or range. The only difference between ridge and range is a range is higher than ridge. Now valley. A river valley is a lowland occupied by river. The contours are in the shape of a V and its apex point toward higher region. Apart from there, now I'm going to tell a student that is a it means the now student I have taught to you the chapter first geographical representation. First student listen this video carefully attentively and make some notes in your notebook. Next, thank you, have a nice day.